Alright, welcome back to the channel collective. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the timeless messages at this time, okay? Be mindful that the message may resonate with your recent past, current, present, or near future. So please use your discernment, allow your intuition to receive whatever message spirit has for you guys at this time. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So the song you guys have coming on is called Superstar. Okay, so something that definitely deal with you guys being in the public's eye, or somebody could just be noticing things about you. People could be like, I just feel like you guys will be definitely getting a lot of attention at this time. I don't know why I'm hearing compliments. Okay, so be mindful of something. Something definitely deal with you guys being highly complimented. Okay, or something could definitely be complimentary. Like complimentary. So let's see. I'm actually going to use some of the index cards at this time. We got the Trust in the Universe card out here because it has been 14 days, well, 2 weeks since I posted videos on the channel. So I definitely wanted to intensify the energy of the universe at this time to give you guys any type of messages or guidance or wisdom or awareness, okay, that you guys may need along your journey to help you guys move forward. Okay, so let me see. I'm just gonna grab a few cards. Okay, we got nursing home. I see boosters. And I'm just going to grab one from each section. It's 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, and then this section here. National disaster. One time. And the mad ass Scorpio. Okay, cool. So let's see. We're going to leave these at the top. Let's just kind of put them to the side for right now. And we're going to go ahead and see what sign this message will be for as soon as we get one of the back deck cards. Yeah, something definitely did with you guys having like a #1 fan, like a super supporter, or somebody who's very supportive of you guys. Maybe you guys are like a star in somebody else's eyes, okay? That's why I said somebody could definitely see you guys. You guys could definitely be getting a lot of attention. So we got things going on behind the scene for your protection about the universe. So definitely something's going to be significant about communication at this time. Bottom of the deck, you're connecting to your soul tribe. You're right, follow your intuition. Anything being hidden will soon be revealed. So some of you guys are needing to read between the lines of people's conversation at this time. And then some of you guys what may be hidden with this next card saying how you're thinking of yourself is manifesting into your connections, but it's a yellow card. It's giving that star energy, like the light. Okay, so you can be a light worker as well, or some of you guys could be the type of person that light up the room. Okay, something be significant about your smile, or something just significant about your energy. You could definitely have big energy. Okay. But some of you guys could be definitely receiving some type of enlightenment. Now, this could be in your dream state. This could be through your spiritual gifts. Okay, but I feel like it's intuitively guiding you guys. For some of you guys, to either towards somebody. That for some of you guys, you're going to be somebody's biggest fan. Like, somebody's definitely going to admire your energy or admire who you are. Some of you guys with 2 communication cards, they could definitely admire, like, the way you speak, something you may do with your voice. Okay, some of you guys be mindful if you're being intuitively guided to speak up about something, okay, for your own protection as well. And then some of you guys, I don't know, somebody may want to protect the connection they have to you in a sense where they may be being guided towards you guys, because this could be a spiritual connection. So somebody could be being guided towards you guys, and it could be them letting you know how they really feel. Somebody could be really coming towards you guys and letting you know that they really admire you. I feel like that could be what's hidden within somebody's communication. It's just like you're talking to somebody, but you're not knowing that they really highly admire you guys. Okay, and we got Aries coming out. So let's see Aries, what message spirit has for you guys. So we had the booster card come out. Somebody could definitely be into boosting, so just be careful out here, Aries, okay? You may not know something significant about somebody when they go in stores, because I know boosters are people that steal from stores. So you be mindful of something, okay? That may be for you guys protection so that you don't wind up associated in a situation where you may not be aware that somebody likes to steal from like stores, okay? But we got nursing home, okay? And that was first. So this could be where you guys are working in the nursing field. Maybe somebody could work at a nursing home. But you be mindful, especially if you work in the nursing field. You could definitely be in the vicinity of somebody who's into like boosting, okay? Now we got an upset Scorpio that came out. So I don't know, maybe a Scorpio could be upset about something. And then we got national disaster, though. That is nationwide. I don't know why her nationwide is on your side. Okay, it made me think about the Super Bowl, baby. I'm trying to tell you, but I'm not gonna go that deep, okay? So let's see what's going on here. Somebody could definitely be upset about something that happens nationally. Be mindful of national disasters on some for real stuff though. This bottom of the deck that I just had sitting here to the side is karma is coming. So be mindful of something, Aries, that can actually deal worldwide. Okay, you may be intuitively guided to find out some form of communication through somebody who could be spiritual or through your own spiritual gifts. So really be mindful of what you're seeing in your dreams, okay? Y'all know my dreams deal with a lot of planes and bombs, but we ain't gonna go there, okay? So let's see. Aries, what message does Spirit have for you guys at this time? What is your timeless message, okay? New financial opportunities are opening up, are coming in. So some of you guys are being guided intuitively. So like a financial opportunity. So I feel like if that's the case for some of you guys, Aries, this message is being brought to you because you may be a part of like a third party situation, okay? Somebody definitely steals from stores. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Somebody really like to steal from stores. So you know what this feel like too, Aries, is be mindful when somebody else is upset with somebody and they may get mad enough to say something that makes you aware of something somebody else is involved in, or they get down with, or they do on the side that you just may not be aware of, okay? Because now that's what this gives, this national disaster. Somebody that gets so mad and they get explosive and then they start telling all the things you know you ain't want them to be telling. But for some of you guys, Aries, it works in your favor because it makes you aware of somebody who definitely may be into stealing, okay? And we got this cycle is complete. It's time to start a new one. So something is going to help you guys close out some type of cycle. For some of y'all with this first card being financial, if you've been going through any type of lack, I feel like that is the cycle that is about to close for you guys, okay? Maybe you guys were attached to somebody and you didn't realize that they may have had bad karma. Because it could definitely happen like that, where you attached to somebody and you may not really be knowing what they really into, okay? And next thing you know, you start going through lack. And it's because somebody that you've recently connected to, or past, present, future, is something that deals with their depth. Somebody has a lot of depth with karma. And it's because of stealing. Somebody likes to steal from stores or something, I don't know. But we got unexpected communication that's coming in with somebody who wants your attention. So like I said, this could definitely be somebody reaching out to you guys, Aries, at this time. He said, beat me up, shut, I'll be outside, I'll be on my way. Okay. So be mindful, something definitely deal with like rides. You can beat me up, I'll be out time, I'll be all day. Come on, I'll be out, you can. And it's crazy to say beam me up, so I give you alien energy. So somebody can definitely be like alienated, or I don't know why her alias. So just be mindful of something, baby. I just feel like when it comes to alien energy, it's like somebody who kind of feels like they're definitely different than somebody else. They're very unique or distinct. It's something very significant about somebody. I'm not gonna go into my deepest opinion about aliens, but I just feel like if you would call somebody alien, it's because they definitely look different than everybody else. But this feels like if it is something that is not necessarily as deep as aliens, with that beam me up energy though, it's giving that beam, that light, like the energy somebody has, and this could be your energy, Aries. Okay. But you have a very unique energy to you. It makes you kind of alienated to a lot of other people. You can actually be somebody who's more introverted too as well. You may spend like a lot of your time like to yourself. Some of you guys, that's by preference, it feels like, okay? Somebody here definitely kind of chooses to kind of rock to themselves. They may go around other people, but it feels like somebody here kind of rocks to themselves. So you just be mindful, because if you got somebody who wants your attention, something can definitely deal with somebody that's reaching out to you guys. Or this is like I said, you end up picking up somebody, like with him saying I'll be on my way. It's like picking somebody up from a certain place, and then you receive some type of unexpected communication that, I'm telling you, it really feels like when somebody gets mad at somebody, look at that bottom of the deck, it's something you guys are going to be discovering about somebody, Aries, and what they may be into. Now, I don't know if something deals with the national disaster, but some of y'all be mindful of what feels like people looting. Like something that actually happens with the world, like national disaster, and then you know how people be running them damn stores and taking shit. Like, you be mindful of something that may be that big, okay? I doubt if anybody would be trying to run in a nursing home, but you just be mindful of something here. I see creation and grief, okay? And I just want one card. And put it dry, I'll be outside, I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. Now I see facade is what came out. So something to do with somebody's mother or son. Something to be said about your mother, your son. I got renewal at the bottom of the deck. Okay, with enlightenment. I said that somebody like a light. Okay, but you be mindful with this grief card now with victim. Okay, make sure nobody's trying to lure you into something and you're not aware of what somebody may be actually into. And somehow you may be becoming aware of what somebody else has planned for somebody else. But anywho, it looks like the overall picture is somebody's moving towards a renewal because they're going to be intuitively guided to find out some type of truth about what somebody does behind the scenes, you feel like. Because this could definitely be somebody that's into boosting, but they may have a set target on somebody that I'm trying to tell you. It just takes somebody else to get mad and something that they end up saying, okay, becomes somebody's protection. Because I just feel like if people are steal from the store, they'll steal from you. But, you see what I'm saying? Just be mindful because split the deck on nurturing and compassion. You guys could be the person that's very nurturing and compassion, but be mindful of what you're not able to see somebody else doing. Because you know what this is giving me? Like, just to see this person walk away in a back turn like that, it's giving me like you pick somebody up, Aries, and they doing something that you're not aware that they actually into, stealing from a store, and then somebody sees them walk away and get in the vehicle with you, and then somebody get your plate number. You see what I'm saying? Because now you look like the getaway driver because you didn't know the whole time what somebody was in the store doing. But somebody else seen them come out to your car. You see what I'm saying? So just be mindful with facade. You guys really may not know what somebody's into. Maybe you guys need to think about what a Scorpio has said at some time when they was mad. Okay, with this natural disaster. But it's also giving this energy of when something happens, people gonna start looting and stuff, like going in them stores and breaking into them stores. So you just be mindful. It definitely looks like it's something you guys could be thinking about. This also, Aries, confirms that energy where I said somebody isolation. This feels like somebody who kind of stay to themselves. And it's by choice. It's not like somebody here is like the type of person that they just don't like people. Okay, it just feels like somebody who likes to think a lot. Or when they by themselves, they think a lot. Okay. Or you could just be in your thoughts, Aries. Okay. Yeah, we got divine timing coming out. But they came out in reverse, so just be mindful of timing. Maybe somebody is like trying to keep you from finding out something here so they can alter your time when they're catching on to something here. So something can definitely be happening unexpectedly. It's something you're going to see somebody say though. And I don't know why I said see somebody say, because it's more about you hearing. But just be mindful. Okay. You may even be seeing somebody say something about somebody else, baby. Because our last reading was about somebody running their mouth. About somebody who, I ain't going to go that deep into bringing up that past energy because that was 2 weeks ago. So, something can definitely be significant about the changes going on between timing. Okay. I see chemistry closed off, guarded, reunion, confusion. There's a lot of confusion around something here. Okay. Somebody could definitely be coming out real closed off. I don't know, something significant about somebody you have a lot of chemistry for. This could also be somebody you guys actually want to connect to, but there is a lot of confusion around something here. Okay. And just make sure nobody's intentionally trying to keep you confused as a way to manipulate you from finding out something that may be a little bit bigger than that, Aries. But I don't feel like that. I feel like this is good energy. Something could just be national. Something definitely deal with worldwide for some of you guys. Something may be bigger than this. Okay. Especially with divine timing in the reverse, it just feels like somebody's been manipulating a lot to alter the timing of something. So we got community coming out, and then we got privileged lady. Don't give a damn about your boyfriend. And then we got false person. So false person came out on memories and nostalgia, but memories and nostalgia also came out in reverse. So be mindful of the reason why you don't know something that somebody's involved in is because you're not aware of somebody else's memories, like something to do with the past. So this may actually happen unexpectedly, where you know how people just be talking and they talking about their past history and they talk about things that used to happen in the past. So some of y'all, you may actually hear something come right out of somebody's mouth of them bringing up their own past memories. That could deal with why divine timing was in reverse, because something that could be coming out for you in divine timing. But some of y'all, it happens at the hands of somebody speaking about their past. What they may have something. It just really feels like you're in a conversation area and somebody bring up, oh yeah, I remember when I was 17. And it's something that they're going to bring up when it happened in their past. That for some of y'all flips all this and upright, and it's like in divine time, and you hear somebody say something that they may be involved in, it gives you a lot more clarity to somebody's past is really their truth. For some of y'all, it's definitely coming out with this false person. So somebody's past is their truth. Now you be mindful because 8 is on this card. The 8th sign is Scorpio. Okay. The 12th sign is Pisces, and then 3 and 9 also breaks down to 12. So you be mindful with that 12 energy. Something can actually be as deep as police, but I did say that with this back being turned. Okay, it's like somebody walking towards somebody else, and I don't know. I'm visualizing somebody's plates. Like even with this clock on here, like the numbers on somebody's plates is significant. But you just be mindful because I feel like you're gonna be seeing something about a false person. Okay, unexpected income and marriage, child, poorhouse, adjudication. Let's keep going. And it doesn't have to be somebody for some of y'all that's currently into it, but let's go deep. It's the fact that I told you that with this new financial opportunities coming in is what you guys could definitely be, for some of you guys that resonate, breaking some type of cycle of lack. It will come from some point in your life you attached yourself, or if somebody came in that you attached yourself to. That for some of y'all because of their karma. Somebody got bad karma for stealing a lot in their past. Stealing from stores. I don't know if it's even people in stores, but it feel like the store itself. I don't know. But that could be something that's helping you guys break some type of cycle, is to become aware through somebody else communicating about how they used to do things in their past. Some of y'all, you about to find out like that somebody has false intentions though with this false person energy. It's like somebody who has false intentions. It's something that you need to remember about somebody's past. Be mindful of your own past, Aries. Okay, you could just be coming out of this place of realizing just something you used to do in your younger days. I did mention 17. Somebody could have been 12. Somebody could have been 8. Okay, if you've been wondering why something's been going on with this lack, you're just paying off karmic debt. Because this could definitely deal with the choices that you may have made in your childhood that something could deal with you lacking guidance, okay? Then we got go the distance, mending, and what is this? Between worlds. I only want one though, but we gotta go the distance in reverse. So somebody could definitely be very competitive. But then I really feel like it's in the reverse because it's something you guys don't know about somebody, how far they willing to go. Community of people can deal with your family, it can deal with your friends, it can deal with somebody else's family, they friends. It's something exterior to you guys. But then we got mending. So this is why I said make sure nobody's trying to connect to you guys with not the best intention. But then some of you have something also with this would be right here. This card will be falling in this middle area. You be mindful of something that's happening in divine timing for you to actually connect to somebody that feels like they have genuine intentions. But just putting these two together, it's like be mindful if somebody is connected to you guys and you don't know how far they willing to go on something that they've done in their past. Okay, because the last card we got is between worlds. So just make sure ain't nobody playing both sides. Okay, and then some of you guys are self-reflective. Like I said, if you definitely did choices, and you can definitely say you made choices in your past where, you know, false person, like you wasn't being your true self, and it dealt with boosting. Then just be mindful that you're about to be coming up out of some type of cycle, and that's what it feels like with this imagery. It's like, no, your foot is into some type of dark space, like some type of storm you could be enduring and coming out of. But just be mindful that you only endure something because it was karmic death. Okay, now if something is this big though, you still be mindful of karmic death. So something started off your guys' message with that karma is coming for a reason. Okay, so maybe somebody just needed clarity to understand why they have been going through a certain situation. It's either because who they may have attached to in their past, or just somebody who is going to be accepting the truth of their own choices from their own past in a certain period of time that they had to experience in order to get back that debt. Just because we be young and we don't know what we're doing and sometimes lack guidance along the way does not mean that we did not put that out. Okay. Yeah, because some of you guys, somebody's moving towards a new life. I'm telling you, maybe that's what somebody needs to know. It's just that something was simply karmic debt from choices that they may have made when they were young. But then others, you guys should be mindful of somebody else's energy though, because with this false person, you be mindful of something that deal with like somebody and they connection to a third party and what they used to do back in their days. Because I really feel like you guys have options. It's like moving to a serendipity or something that may end up creating a lot of conflict and chaos. Okay. Somebody could be from the west side. Say it all if you want it. I just feel like it's something you guys could be thinking about. Yeah, we got spell work. So you guys could be definitely in your head areas about a group of people that you're realizing are into some dark things, baby. They like sacrifice people. Okay, now just make sure this ain't no situation though with this 12 sitting here. Bring it down to a 3. That you're not in your thoughts or you're needing to just think about somebody and what they're into. Okay, because in divine timing for somebody's protection, somebody currently may be involved in a third party that has false intentions to sacrifice somebody. And it deals with you guys finding out what somebody's into through just their communication. This could be where you're just sitting up listening to somebody, Aries, and they talking about something somebody else into. Okay, there's a name that I keep hearing a lot is Masons, and I'm very familiar with it. Somebody's definitely into sacrificing their rituals. But you just be mindful, Aries. I really feel like you're thinking about this. This is what you're thinking about as a group of people, or a community, or somebody in their family, or an employer, a community of people. It's something to deal with a group of people, though, that are into this. Yeah, then we got in a few weeks. If you want it. And I saw Legal Deal want to come out. I don't like the way it popped out though, Aries, so I'm not gonna take that. And the irony is, I was not really trying to necessarily get a card just yet, because I was somewhere kind of debating if I should leave this card that fell out right here, like this, over here. And that's what I am probably gonna do. Now you just be mindful that Legal Deal came out in reverse, because it would be rightfully now going right here. It's something that actually ends up being your protection. You may need to really be mindful. Somebody is definitely into some type of spell work. Okay, they like to sacrifice. Somebody's very money hungry. They really big on money. Okay, so even if this is you guys, where you guys moving towards new financial opportunities, and something that's going to be communicated for some of you guys for your protection, because I feel like you're going to be put in a certain place financially. Okay, with this 12-12 out here, this could be somebody that's working more than one job. Okay, but you be mindful of somebody you're around. I'm trying to tell you, they so money hungry that I'm trying to tell you. So just be mindful what somebody's already communicated, and be mindful what a third party may have communicated already about somebody when they got mad though. And be mindful of the significance about you guys, this message and your last message, because you still got two communication cards. Be mindful, because if somebody's sitting up, maybe I need to go back to y'all last week message. It's like, no, somebody running their mouth, but they into sacrificing them. So you be mindful somebody got a whole lot to say about somebody else in their life and whatever they feel like they're not doing in their life, but you need to be mindful somebody is doing a whole lot of talking. And what you're not aware of is their footsteps. They like to sacrifice people though. Okay. Because that's the doppelganger. Okay. It's crazy how this message is new, but it's still matching y'all last week energy. So that's just confirmation to me, because I do sometimes when I stay off the channel for a little bit, I just be like, oh, I gotta get back on, or I gotta get back on. But this is just confirmation that even though I feel like it's been a while and it's only been 2 weeks, it's almost like a confirmation to me personally, Aries, because I kind of beat myself up sometimes, like, no, you need to get it back on your channel. But then I have to remind myself that the divine is always working in my favor. Okay, and things that I feel like, oh, why is it happening? After it happens and things get back to the best place, or just getting back on track, then I always realize, like, okay, that needed to happen the way it happened. So I'm just saying this because Aries, y'all the last 2 weeks, you guys' last message was about somebody running their mouth, and it's still coming back out again. So it don't have to be somebody that's running their mouth necessarily about somebody else. Be mindful of somebody when they get mad, they start running their mouth. It's something that they gonna particularly tell you this, or it's gonna it could be somebody that's talking to somebody else, Aries, and you just happen to be around. But something's gonna make you aware of what somebody's really into, but it really feel like heavy on somebody still running their mouth though. Okay, so we got Aquarius coming out. So some of you guys may have a message in Aquarius reading, or some of you guys, something's coming out in divine timing, because we are in the Aquarian age. And I feel like a lot of people are doing just that, thinking a lot more deeper and waking up to what I feel like is just that people think this is a celebrity thing. Like, no, there's people right around the corner from your house right now, somewhere dealing with somebody trying to sacrifice them. And I keep telling people that, like, it's levels to things. Just because you hear about it happening with celebrities, do not exclude it from happening to people in regular society. That don't mean that this is just a celebrity thing. This is everybody in the world. Okay, need to become aware that you definitely will have people out here that this is given an occult. Somebody's a part of an occult. They're into sacrifices. They probably do rituals too. So you just be mindful of something, Aries. I saw sexual assault in movies, so you be mindful of people that like to do sexual. The thing about spell work, it can be in any form. Some people do rituals, they become sex rituals, death rituals. Like, people are just into some very dark things nowadays. Okay, and something could definitely be happening for the sense that you guys, Aries, could definitely have a high calling for the Aquarian age, or you guys are like a speaker of truth. Okay, but you be mindful if that's the case. You could be somewhere, because I keep saying running your mouth, but be mindful, because sometimes running your mouth ain't necessarily in a bad way. Sometimes you could be somewhere as a chosen one, somewhere talking about just that, waking people up to spell work, waking people up to groups that are in our regular day-to-day society that play games with people's lives that ain't in the celebrity lifestyles. Okay. And you could just definitely be there. You could be the type of person that, because you speak about something particular, you have a way of waking people up to start to think about things. Okay, but you be mindful what I feel like is a third party they don't got good intentions. For some of y'all, somebody only wants to get rid of somebody in this equation here because of how much they know, if that's the case. If somebody knows somebody's waking people up to something that is going on right in somebody's own, possibly society or family, or it's something that feels like it's close to home. It don't have to be literally somebody's home, but it feels like it's close to home in the sense like, no, this could be you find out your own friend and they family into sacrificing. Like, it feels like something that's that close to home. Okay, we got abuse. So this could be a community of people that abuse their power. Okay, somebody could also be abusing somebody's loyalty, friendship, love. It just depends. Spirituality. It just depends. And then we got house. And then we got hairstylists. Okay. That was in reverse. I don't want to take any reversals though this time around, but just be mindful of something. Because abuse was in reverse as well as hairstylists. I feel like with this abuse, let's go back. With this abuse being in reverse, maybe you're dealing with somebody, Aries, that's realizing that they're not able to abuse you or to take your kindness for weakness, or hairstylist though. Be mindful of this, what you find out somebody's trying to do, sacrifice a hairstylist, okay? To take somebody out their purpose. Yeah, some of y'all be mindful, but I feel like it'd be at this point, like if somebody has went to her school, then you may need to be mindful. You may need to be mindful of something, baby. Because the thing about it, I've been in her school before. I went to Empire Beauty. You'd be surprised, because I used to have my mannequins and stuff, and they used to always say, like, we know your mannequins today because you always put a piercing and a tattoo on your mannequins. Like, they used to always say any type of work I would do that dealt with her, like, you always knew it was mine. Like, even one time, Aries, we had a little potato head challenge where we had to decorate and do makeup on the actual potato. And everybody was choosing these. They drew in their eyes. I literally found two little eyes that was wide open, and I glued them onto my little potato, did the little hairstyle, did the little makeup, and they still was saying the same thing. Like, dang, you can straight tell this your tomato, let's say tomato. That's your potato, because you're the only one out of all the tomatoes that got the eyes that are open. So just be mindful, because it just makes me think of that. Like, I used to think a little bit differently too about some of the people that went there too. So I'm just saying, like, sometimes you really never know how deep something is. Okay, and how people actually may abuse their power in situations, but something can definitely deal with, like, her school. So you be mindful of what I feel like could be establishments at this point. Okay, I'll put them back in the reverse though, because somebody could definitely pick that up about you being chosen when it comes to, like, your creativity. Remember, I started off y'all reading saying something could be highly complimentary. That's what it was at school for me, is you could always tell my work, because my work distinctively had things about it that you knew it was me. And that's because I have a lot of tattoos, I have a lot of piercings. So on my mannequins, I will literally do the style of the day. Like, if we're working on a setting curl, then we're finna do a setting curl. I'm gonna do the best setting curl I can, but I'm still gonna individualize my mannequin, because now she's gonna really bust this setting curl. Okay, and I put the little butterfly tattoo probably on the face or the cheek or the side of the face, then put a couple little piercings in it. So just be mindful. It could be just that deep. It could really be just that deep, because it still feels like a group of people, a community. So it's just something to think about. Everybody's not gonna resonate with that. Okay, something definitely can deal with somebody's past though. And I know I gave examples of hearing what somebody else say, or just hearing somebody else in third conversation, but be mindful what I may be saying on this message. Okay, it may be trying to give you guys some type of clarity. Okay, I don't know if something could be significant about somebody who does her out of their home. Okay. And some of y'all, as you move forward, you may just be keeping your moves silent. Okay, because we got Gemini, we got burned, and we got psychological. So So you gotta be mindful of people burning down houses at this time. Okay. Because you're still dealing with people that sacrifice. So you just be mindful somebody may burn something down. We got burned and house at the same time. So you just be mindful. Some of y'all may have messages in Aquarius reading. Some of y'all may have messages in Gemini. Some of y'all can find out this is what somebody's doing to a Gemini, or this is what a Gemini is doing to somebody. Okay. I really don't like to pinpoint and say who's doing it to who. I really like to stick to the fact of just check out that sign and see what messages you may get. Something definitely with this psychological. Something definitely deal with psychology though. And it wasn't in a reverse, so I don't feel like it's a reverse psychology type of situation, but you be mindful. Because something definitely deal with the way somebody's perceiving something, okay? And then, like I said, somebody could be abusing somebody's kindness too, because the thing about these establishments, when they into things like this, because I told y'all, Aries, I'm going to keep reminding you, they did their last employer put their life insurance policy on me. Things as such, because me as a Gemini, like that changed my whole perception to realize that, okay, these jobs and companies be on this type of time too. So that only broadened my perception, because I was one too. I went from levels to it. I used to think it was just a celebrity thing, and then started to see that it was a lot deeper than that. And I just started to realize people, friends, and family be on that type of time too. And then just in my last few experiences, I realized that it's deeper than that. It's a lot of these establishments that are into things that people don't have a clue that they're into because of certain things that they're attached to. Okay, if somebody right now don't even know somebody in their family, amazing. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then I've met people that have sat down and told me that, and they actually changed my perception. Made me look at a lot of things differently. And I'm also one Aries that'll go around and communicate information. So, like I said, in this situation, somebody could definitely be being targeted because how much they know or how much they're able to make other people aware of. But somebody definitely trying to burn down somebody's house. Let's just be honest. Okay. So you gotta be mindful of something like that. And then be mindful of abuse too. It's like I say, when communities are specialized into doing one thing, and then you find out they into something else, that is a form of abuse too. It's because it's like I said, that just made me think of me being in her school. Like, if they was really on that type of time, that's baffling, because you're put in place to help people better themselves as just that, to become hairstylists, okay? But you'd be surprised. I mean, you would really be surprised how many things and people and places are into things that you would never think they into, okay? Because for something to be as big as a national disaster, you really be mindful. Because this deal with your presidents and other countries, this deal with stuff bigger than us, baby. So you be mindful. We got big happy changes coming out, though. Okay, so I definitely feel like, Aries, you guys are moving towards big happy changes, honey. I just feel like something definitely deals with it this time. You guys will be finding out a lot that deals with sacrifice and different ways that it could be happening. You may hear more people speaking out about it, and it feels like intuitively. So this could be where you guys are on some type of platform, and then you're running across a lot more spiritual people talking about certain things that's really gonna get you guys to really thinking. Okay, I'm not gonna stand. A lot of people I've heard talking had me looking at people around me a little different. Okay, it was the first thing you got to evaluate sometimes is your own circle. Okay, because once again, something like I said, Aries feels like it's a little close to home. Okay, this could even be children. Like this baffles me how big this is to what it feels like. Aries, it's bigger than this. This is like daycare. This is, as soon as I just said something about kids and children, my right eye started jumping. Like this, like schools, like this, like people you would never psychologically, even in your right mind, think that they will be attached to something like this, and they are. Okay, cool. 33 on the clock, and this is the third area that I was in psychologically. So I don't know if somebody's dealing with a psychologist like this then, but that could be a form of abuse too. It's like I said, psychologically perceiving something as a certain place to do one thing, and then behind the scenes they're into things that you wouldn't even realize they are into. Now I don't know what's going on with an actual Aquarius or your actual connection to a Gemini. Like I said, some of y'all just may have connections. You may just have messages in Aquarius reading. You could have messages in Gemini. Okay. And then be mindful with somebody you may have love for could be experienced, because you did have that mending card. So some of you guys could be coming closer to somebody after finding out what they've been going through. But just be mindful. There could definitely be a Gemini in a position that could be abusing their power, but you just be mindful. I also feel like there could be a situation that deals with an actual Gemini where somebody's they're not able to. Let me tell you something. Let's see. Somebody's not able to abuse somebody psychologically, because you know what this feels like now is that somebody else has some type of experience psychologically. So this is like you going to school, because we are bringing up school. It could be the environment somebody's been in. Okay, But that's the thing too. It's like somebody trying to play on somebody else's psychology or somebody else's psychological way of thinking. The whole time you don't even know that person took up psychology themselves. You can't play somebody that you just can't play somebody like that. And this is kind of what it feels like. Okay, you can even be finding out nursing homes into things like this. Like I said, we don't know exactly what the actual situation could be. Everybody just have to take what resonates and leave the rest. But it feels like somebody's definitely finna find out either about a family, a group of people, an establishment. Somebody's definitely into some things. Okay. But it just ironically makes me think back to what I said at the beginning. It's like places where you know you're highly complimented. And I don't want to twist it into negativity because I do feel like you guys still have like a number one fan. Okay. It just feels like you guys are going through this situational circumstance to find out that something's a lot deeper. You know what card is getting me the most is this one. Because it's something that may be on a bigger scale of like rituals and something that feels like it's very significant about like a lot of innocent people. I'm just bringing up what's coming to mind, Aries, but something definitely feel like it could be a lot of innocent people that don't even realize it's some type of something that happens for some of y'all in the next few weeks. That for some of y'all can affect a lot of innocent people. Feels like it's at the hands of somebody that may be sitting in a certain position that's into something that people don't realize they're into. Because I ain't gonna stunt, this card can definitely represent government. I don't care who it is. Okay? But you just be mindful somebody else is also being targeted because of what they may be able to speak up about too, though. So, but that's what I have for you guys, Aries. It looks like you guys are moving towards a new life. It's this national disaster for me, baby. And I'm gonna actually put these all right here. So each sign, I'm always put their cards at the end, so I make sure we don't definitely get the same message. Okay. If we do, it's just a line that happen that way. But you'll notice, Aries, because you guys are gonna be checking out Aquarius and Gemini. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Gemini. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm not sure. You can be finding out this is what's going on with your connection to an Aquarius or a Gemini. But just be mindful. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys, Aries. I hope it helps, and I will see y'all later.